Hey guys, welcome back to The Witcher. I'm experiencing I'm trying to experiment a little bit with my streaming just to see if I can achieve a better effect on it. So, forgive me if this episode seems a little experimental. Not the content, not the game is going to be experimental, of course. Just I may pause from time to time like this to check the streaming. It's a little bit inconvenient on both our parts because I am streaming on the exact same computer that I'm streaming on. Usually this is not exactly the suggested way to do this, but I just gotta do it with the extent of my available devices. So there's really nothing to it. I'd rather not do it like this, but it's not exactly a choice. So let me see if I think it's okay. Okay, without further ado, I think we're just gonna continue playing the game. This is, of course, once again The Witcher, the very first game that came out in, I think, 2007. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm supposed to get out there and grab a claw out of the carcass of the monster that attacked the citadel last time. Because we want to cook up a potion for the girl. What's her name again? I played this only yesterday and now I'm forgetting things. Well, yesterday was my brand new approach to, well, just my very first approach to the Witcher franchise. Didn't know anything about it before then and still know very, very little about it now. So where is the goddamn beast? I'm following the little red marker on my map on the right corner. Hey, what do I get from the cauldron? I can't move this cauldron. Oh, of course. I don't think anybody really asked you to move the cauldron. I should have been in this battle. I would at least win. Skinning monsters to extract alchemical components. Left click. Of course, just left click. And I thought this is gonna be a complex process. Just left click it. And I get a Frightener's Claw, a Frightener's Eye. Okay, give me a moment to see if I can monitor my own stream on my phone. You might be wondering why this episode is called Xanadu. The real reason is very evasive, and I don't expect to be able to explain it properly. It's for a very deliberate purpose, and that is there is no purpose at all. I just gotta name it something. I mean, if I don't change this name from now on, if in the future anybody's watching this and it's still called Xanadu, that means I just didn't bother to change the name of the stream when I just well, there's very little post-production if you're streaming the game, but I just didn't change it. It's really quite a strange process to come up with titles for your streaming, because you're not. If you're like me and you're streaming the game that you haven't never played before, then how the hell are you supposed to know like what you're supposed to do? Is that a dead rat? Do you guys really eat like this? Hey, Vesemir.
Yes?
Where are Lambert and
Where are
Eskel?
Lambert and Eskel?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Eskel's taking Triss to her room.
Oh, her name is Triss, of course. Well, I have all the ingredients. Yay!
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the formula.
Sure thing.
We'll speak later.
Will we though? Will we really? So I guess I go to the fireplace. Where's the fireplace? And try to make the potion. I gotta do everything around here. Left click on the vial to create potions. Great. Where's the vial? Oh, this vial. So we have potion for Triss, and it's just called the potion for Triss. Can we just click it and mix it? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Add exact number of ingredients required to fill slots provided by alchemical base. Frightener's Claw. Calcium Acum. These are the things I got. Like, is there any reason I should change any of this? There's no... Okay, I'm just gonna mix it. Did I just do it or what? Is this what I made for Triss? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm giving her. Because they asked me to... They asked me to make a potion for her, and I'm not even sure what's wrong with her. So I'm kind of just following orders. Wow. What a great witcher, right? Hey, Master, I need your guidance again.
Yes?
Fuck you.
We'll speak later.
Potion for Triss. I already got it. Now what? I should give it to her, right? Where's my journal? Take the potion to Triss's room on the upper floor. Yeah, how about you just track the mission at all times? Actually. Cool. I guess I should go upstairs. Or something. I don't even know. Where is she? I'm hoping I can just get out of this room in this episode. I don't know if I can. I want to go see the world. Chances are she's upstairs. Ah, the music is nice. Hey Tracy, where are you? Are you in the Why would she be in the library? Stairs to Tracy's room. I found it. Wow, that is... I think I have taken everything I can from this room. It's probably rude if she's ill, or maybe she needs it. Maybe she needs them more than I do, so I should feel bad about this. But I don't. Am I getting there or not? Oh, this totally is her room. This is a little bit more private place. But I will loot it anyway. Ah, ham sandwich. Am I really gonna take her sandwich? Yes, I will. You can't stop me. I mean, she's asleep. She's not missing anything. She probably doesn't have the appetite anyway. Oh, I'm gonna steal from a dresser. Good God. 2% red, medium strength alcohol. Got it. I hope this doesn't have any consequences. In real life, it would. Hey. Damn. Double click on the healing potion to give it to her. I'll be back soon. Where's the potion?
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope
Aw,
this
don't
potion
mention
helps.
it.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go
Oh,
dying
okay.
on me, Marigold."
Now it makes sense.
Calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
I'll stay with you.
I suppose we have some time.
Why not?
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned. Stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... the powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Well, you helped us, Aramis. Do we have something better to
Nothing
say?
to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh,
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I
That's a
missed
good line.
you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
Okay. I thought she shouldn't she be feeling unwell at the moment? Well, she's feeling much better now. Come on, Witcher. You know you can do better than that.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
Oh, so that
As
cured her.
always,
You don't remember anything?
unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and
Oops.
escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their
And
loss
she's like,
could
actually,
prove
I didn't want to
catastrophic.
attend that.
Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Okay. I got plenty to ask you, apparently. The sorcerer who ransacked the
Know
lab.
anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
What?
No matter.
Voldemort?
I have something I'd like to teach you.
Oh, cool. So this wouldn't have happened if I didn't push that dialogue.
Geralt, can we go?
Oh no, she's not ready to teach us yet. Can you restore my memory? Obviously not.
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
Wait a second, I'm confused here. Just how much of an amnesia is in here? He says he doesn't remember certain things and he doesn't remember his past, but then he says he's not ready to talk about his past, which indicates that he does remember them but just doesn't want to talk about them. Like there's some sort of trauma going there back there. So am I to understand that there is a huge chunk of the past that he doesn't remember at all, and the rest of it he just doesn't want to talk about it because they're too painful or something? Because that's messed up. That's double messed up. And apparently in the part where he doesn't remember at all, these two were kind of a thing.
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps.
True.
Oh,
Geralt,
shit.
can we go?
Sorry. drop the line, but I don't think it's all that important. I need to do something. I'll come back when... Nah, let's go.
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
We keep him waiting all the time. He waits as long as it's needed. Leo! We hardly knew ye!
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then I'll
climate.
head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago you removed a curse from his daughter.
Oh.
You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
Whoa.
See you, Triss.
Can I do that? Or can you at least open the portal for me before you left? The bandits succeeded in stealing secrets with the Witchers had been guarding for centuries. Well, poor Witchers. Their leaders at Zarikanian age proved too powerful even for Triss Marigold. By the way, bam 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 bam. The Witchers set out in search of the stolen secrets, classically to the four corners of the world. Geralt of Rivia went south to Vizima. So I'm guessing there's no real open world, like a whole large continent to explore. It probably just cast me into the next map, like a level. Of course, that doesn't mean there's not much to explore. So we are going to finally see the next part of this game, the outskirts of Vizima, at least the next location. Didn't Triss say she's going to teach me something? What happened to that?
Caroline, I'm tired.
Wow,
It's not
only
fun. I will
chapter
be there
1
soon.
now.
I'm cold.
The mother's gonna
We'll
get
fetch
killed,
you
the
warm
kid will
milk
get
and honey.
kidnapped.
You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline.
Okay, maybe it's not his mom, I don't know.
What are those dogs doing? Dogs?
You might want to run. Just saying.
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand? They're evil dogs.
Run!
Okay, you know what? They are evil dogs.
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly!
Hey, let
The beast! The beast is attacking! Sound the
the
alarm!
people in first. Oopsie. That is one emotionless kid.
Geralt!
Melatelli must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her. Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly. You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save them myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Well, shit. I guess. Using the fast mode, which seems to be working.
Destroy these dogs. What was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast!
Which beast?
Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches.
Um.
The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Today, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
This kid has serious issues.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt.
The kid is wriggling on the ground and nobody cares. They're just having a conversation.
I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the beast.
People are
Someone might pay to have
unimaginative.
the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it?
Can someone help the child,
What
please?
brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Why is she dressed
Did you
like
want to
Link?
ask me something?
Like I'll just ask everything then.
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious, muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks.
Oh,
I may
shit.
stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
Do I really want to tell her? Like, fine, I guess if that's what he says, it's vague enough. It doesn't really have a lot of information. Just look at the child on the ground. He's obviously in pain. He needs some medical attention, and nobody is caring. This is funny for some reason. I don't know. Child in pain, and the child neglected somehow brings me joy. I don't know what this says about me.
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
Well, Leo suddenly is just someone he was fond of. Do we know each other? Yeah, that's the question I should ask before I decide whether to tell you anything.
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
Or maybe the memory loss is due to a spell. That seems a much likely possibility since magic is so prevalent in this world.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Libioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
Well, good for you.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
Well, are you gonna help the kid now? Because that would be a good time.
We'll speak later.
Okay, the kid is fine. Can I talk to the child?
Did you want to ask?
Fuck me. No,
We'll
I don't
speak
want to
later.
ask you anything. The kid.
I feel sleepy.
Okay, that's like a really out there thing to feel. Is this the guy who was mocking us earlier? I'm glad he's dead. He doesn't look nice. And all these bodies just lying here and nobody's caring. This is a very...
Be alert!
Okay,
Monsters abound in the crypt.
I can see that. Yeah, earlier I think I could upgrade myself a little bit. I wonder if I need to rest in this game. I think I do. I think the little green thing that might be... speaking of which, can you actually see the cursor in this game? Yeah, I think you can. Well, this green thing, I think that should be my stamina. I'm not even sure. The red one is my health, right? Anyway, I have 6 bronze talents to add to distribute. And maybe I can finally add some steel sword talents to it. Let's see. Requires bronze talent. Is this not it? Oh no, this is the... Wait. How much bronze talents does it need anyway? Whoa. Oh, so this is this one I already had, so that's why. I was reading this wrong. This is for steel sword. What about silver sword? So what is the one that I'm using? I really don't know. Cancel last distribution. No, I don't want to cancel. Let's upgrade the strong sword too. Upgrade some dexterity. Add a little bit of strength. What is this? Boss immunity to pain. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm finally starting to understand this whole skill tree. Poison brewing. It's a story-based ability, so I guess I have to upgrade to something for a certain plot to happen. Right? I'm not entirely sure what that means. Anyway, I have distributed my talents. I should talk to the most prominent residents in the outskirts and discover where I can find the salamanders. Okay, I'm gonna read this too. I was lucky enough to track down a man who wears a salamander-shaped brooch in a settlement outside of Vizima. The locals may know something about the organization. I must win their trust to learn where I can find the members of Salamandra. I should talk to the most prominent people in the community. So that whole plot about him seeing the brooch, that's completely not in any cutscene. So I guess you do have to read the journals from time to time to truly catch up to the plot. I'm gonna meditate till dawn, just maybe to see if this green thing comes back. If it does, that means that's probably stamina, and I'm not even sure what that means. I'm just gonna see it. Plus, I prefer playing by day anyway. Shit! Someone was watching me sleep. Okay, the green thing did not come back, so I guess it's actually worthless. Shit.
Vizima's gates are closed.
They're all just
One never
mercenaries.
knows when the beast will appear.
They don't really have like formal army in this place. They're just mercenaries. Vizima herbalist.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Well, ask all
What's
of it.
with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
Whoa.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
That's a weird follow-up.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
That indeed is interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Farewell.
This Reverend sounds like somebody I should talk to. Well, is he examining the plants? No. Maybe you say more.
The first I've seen of the walls of Temeria's capital.
Terrible times. I dislike it here. I dislike it here.
Are you sleeping or not?
Again. No.
Oh, this looks
Phantoms
kinda
that serve
delicious.
bloodhounds.
Oh,
They're called
wait,
bargains.
but they just lit up. I didn't mean to. You slept enough.
Why, hello.
What this herbologist is a weird person, isn't he?
Ah, crap.
I shall complain to King Foltez's courtiers once I enter the city.
Yeah, whatever.
We await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose.
What is that? Pardon me for asking, because I recently lost my memory.
Vizima's gates are closed.
That's obviously open, soldier. You need to get your eyes checked.
Unforgivable.
And that's gotta be the blacksmith, and he's a dwarf.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Skyatel. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes. Many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so
That's
innovative
actually
about
pretty
that?
funny.
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, who's this Skoatail that you just
Who are the
mentioned?
Skoyatal?
Skoatail.
Terrorists or firebrands, you'd call them. They're fighting for the rights of non-humans. Scoia'tael is Elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
Oh, so it's squirrel tails. I'm just gonna call it that then. Do you trade with them?
Do you trade with them?
Fuck off! You won't provoke me.
Hey, I just wanted to talk.
Shove off, troublemaker.
Okay, so they actually can be offended by the conversation I chose. Well, Dwarf, you just made an interesting experiment. What are you standing guard for at this place?
Monsters abound in the crypt.
Can I shut this door for him? What is this place? Is this a toilet?
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Maybe. Left click on the notice board and drag any available notices in your inventory. Right click on the notice board to read and unlock new quests. So if I take the contract, I just take the contract, right? You know what? I'm gonna read them. Wait. Can I at least know what they say? Brave man urgently needed. Whoever brings me 10 Barghest skulls will receive 100 auras. Abigail Herbalist. Okay, so it's that herbalist that they wrote this. So I guess I don't actually get to read it before I take the contract then. The Drowner contract. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supplying proof of killing 3 of the beasts. Bring their brains. Inquire with the Reverend. The Drowner entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. In the bestiary, you mean like in my what Pokédex? Does everyone have that? The ghoul contract. Need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. Will pay handsomely. Kalkstein Alchemist. The ghoul entry in the bestiary is required. People are weird. Arrest warrant. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defying city guards and officials, and other wrongs behind the kingdom's subjects. Whosoever provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crimes. It is thus the duty of each subject of the crown to assist the effort to seize the man. A reward of 1,000 auras is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. On behalf of His Majesty King Foltest, Vincent Mice, Captain of his City Guard. Okay. I'm gonna keep exploring for a bit, then I'll decide if I want to do any of the missions. But yeah, the Professor is the guy who invaded our place, right? Hey, chickens! Are they afraid of me? Are they gonna like completely fuck me up like they do in A Link to the Past? I'm going to the inn, because that's usually where the fun is. To meditate in inns, talk to the innkeeper, left click meditation. Why would you want to meditate in an inn? You can also leave items in the tavern storage. Speak with the innkeeper at the left keep storage icon. Okay, you can recover them from any inn or tavern. That doesn't make sense, but okay. What the hell is that sound? Is someone beating something? Oh. Okay. You guys carry on then. I have no quarrel with either of you.
King Foltest raised customs duties again. This bodes ill.
Oh yeah.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Bad luck. I can't enter the city either.
Really?
Want to buy something? Rob me in broad daylight. Go ahead.
What are you peddling?
My life.
Apparently that isn't worth
See ya.
much. Gambler.
You don't look like one to be lucky at love, but I wager your luck excels at dice.
I know a bit about the game.
So,
Are we finally
don't
going to be
cheat you.
playing Gwent?
An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
Can you make a good living at dice?
That depends entirely on who one plays, sir. The wages are certainly larger in Vizima.
And where in Vizima would I find someone willing to play?
If your money pouch is bursting, try the new Narracourt. You might also choose the Hairy Bear, if you have the nerve.
Who is this hunter you played?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen such ill luck on a man. He lost a lot of orens.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off. The debts must be keeping him away.
Farewell.
Guess I don't get to play the game.
No daredevils here today?
Hello. It's the innkeeper. Where am I going?
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more. Very well.
Fuck you then.
I'll see what I have.
Yeah, my silence.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
That was a really weird conversation, don't you find that? Like, did they just misplace the lines or something? I'd like to listen to that again.
I'm a witcher.
Yeah, I think I can tell.
Eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay, I'll speak with him.
Everyone's
What can I do for
proposing
you?
that I talk to the Reverend. Why the gloom?
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
Do you for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
Okay, fine. I'll just be earning them back to through some quest or some shit.
The plague was devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished. No wonder we're wary of strangers. You don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith.
I'm
We began
guessing
by
the
cleansing
Reverend
our
is up to
homes
no
of
good.
sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins. You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
You know what? I'm betting that those 5 auras were well spent.
What can...
Looking for someone who stayed at this inn. I'm guessing that was either he just bumped onto the real way to cure the disease, or the Reverend is a shady dude.
I'm looking for someone who stayed at this inn.
Hey chicken, what do you
Look
want?
around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right, I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
Do you have
Got a room?
Yes. For you, 5 orens.
You know what? I'll pass. I don't know if I need to yet. Hello there.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Bear? Or do you want a bear? Show me your wares. Like what? Holy shit. Guess I have to buy them if I want to. What are they? Tamarian rye, strong alcohol, poison base. Drunkards call this rye vodka their daily bread. Or a watermelon. Restores vitality. It can also be sold or given to someone. I'll take one. That's 10 ores? How much do I have? I have 21. That's a little too much. I didn't realize I'm this poor. Okay, honey, you know what? You're lovely, but I'm gonna have to pass.
What can I get?
At least pass something to buy, but maybe you will sit with me for a while.
Nothing now. But care to sit down with me for a moment?
Not likely. I'm a decent girl. I'm at work now.
Only a blind man could ignore you. So this is flirting with her. You mean to say you stop being decent after work? Okay, this is just too naughty. I have to this is not something I would say in real life, but I have to try it. I gotta see what the effects are.
You mean to say you stop being decent after work?
How dare you? What a bore.
Did we piss her off?
Go plow yourself, pervert.
Okay. Can't blame her, you know. I think the punching has stopped. Well, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna straight up take your shit. Oh no, the punching is still going on. And I've talked to these fellas already. I just really nice to be in an RPG and meeting people.
Damn,
really always like this part of the games.
Boys like during the war.
Yeah, fuck the squirrels.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils. Oh, that whoring witch has her eye on me.
Which whoring witch? I'd like to meet her.
None may enter Vizima.
Yeah, that's where we're in the outskirts, right?
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
Cursed plague stopped our transport outside Vizima.
What do you want?
Always give strangers such a warm welcome.
It's all the same. The beast will have us all.
I'm glad we talked.
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate what? Let's have a drink. No, I don't want to have a drink with you. Who even are you? Actually,
have a drink with me.
Maybe he has information because, you know, drunk people, they are underestimated all the time. They hear a lot of shit and they say a lot of shit, so maybe this will be rewarding.
That.
Or it could just be a mini game. Participate in drinking contests and gain information and rewards. Left click drink in dialogues to choose a beverage. Characters often have drink preferences and may refuse anything but their favorite beverage. Outdrink your opponent, but take care not to pass out. Shit. Choose a beverage. So I have some Wiesman champion. What that do? Have a frightened eye. Do you want to drink that? Oh shit. This is the only thing left. Do I have any other alcohol? Unknown poison. I don't want to drink unknown poison. Medium strength alcohol thought by many to be the most exquisite red wine in the world. Well, fuck it. Does this mean I'm a little drunk? What does this mean? Bottled water. I don't know if that counts.
We're getting angry. Nice thing. Have a drink with me.
No, I don't really have any more left. Oh my god, I'm drunk. I just wasted all my alcohol for no goddamn reason. The world is passing out on me. Why are there two of you playing a violin?
Just listen.
Sure.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils. Oh, that whoring witch has her eye on me.
Patience.
Hey, Shani. Nice seeing you. I'm feeling a little weird.
Did you want to ask me something?
Nope.
We'll speak later.
Is this gonna wear off anytime soon? This guy is Declan Luvarden. Sure.
Finally, someone sensible here.
Does this look like sensible to you?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, my friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial.
200? I only have like 20. For 200, I will lick. I'll fucking lick his dick if that's what it takes.
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
This is not wearing off. Hey, Alvin. Hey, kid. Nice seeing you.
You saved me, right?
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family is
wrong.
passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
Who was the woman that was traveling with you here? Maybe we can meditate for a while for the effect to wear off. Ah, shit.
Fighting or watching?
Oh, so this is a contest.
Who wants to get slapped? I'm itching to hit someone.
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Oh, sure, but I don't know if I'm in the condition to do that. Choose the amount of auras you want to bet. Let's start small, because I really don't know if this drunkenness is going to affect anything.
No way, not me.
Okay, so he doesn't take 5. Let's do 10 then.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
Who wants to get slapped?
Yellow base indicates characters you can fist fight. Left click to attack them, right click to hold to block your opponent's punches. Got it.
Hit me, chickie.
Ow. So you just have to punch once and block once. There's no real science to it. I wonder who's real drunk. Yeah.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Good shit.
Whoa!
Some tournament going on?
We beat each other for coin.
I see.
Fat Fred will rearrange your face, just show me your gold.
How much?
25 orens.
Tell me about the tournament.
Tell me
Well,
about this tournament.
what's the tell anyway?
Rules are simple. Punch each other in the face. Last man standing wins.
Simple and specific.
25 orens.
Fine.
I'm in.
Oh, the drunkenness has kind of wore off. That's good.
You bastard.
No challengers.
Hey. Okay, another one down. This gotta be the easiest way to make money in this game.
You win.
My reward?
Choose 2 flasks of supreme moonshine and a snack to go with them. A ring or cash.
Oh. Oh. What's a chaser? Or maybe a ring? I don't know. Hard choice. I'm just gonna take gold.
100 orens.
Oh shit.
Who wants to get slapped?
Hey you, do you fight?
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Absolutely. I'm betting 100 in this.
Way, not me.
Oh, he thinks it's too high. So 50? 49. How about that?
No way.
What is wrong with you? How much do you take? 23.
No way.
You cheap ass. Alright, 10 it is.
I'll kick you.
We'll see.
I want to see if I can change my stance.
Hit me, chickie. Fight like a lass. I'm itching to hit someone.
I was kind of trying to see if there's anything more to it. Have I kicked everyone's ass now?
You win.
Sure I win.
Your mother sucks dwarf cock to get slapped.
Hey!
That fight. Got
that
any
hurts.
money?
Do you take like a little bit higher than that?
No way.
Want to fight? Got any money?
You know what? You're too cheap. How about you?
I'm itching to hit someone. No challengers. I'm itching to hit someone. No challengers. I'm itching to hit someone.
Yeah, you don't say that, but you won't.
No challengers.
Do I really have to fight everyone in order to fight them? Okay, in that case, if that's the case, let's get it on then. This is my buy-in money.
Gain.
We'll see.
Who wants to get slapped?
There's really not much to this guy.
Lost again. Should have known. Here's your gold.
Lost again. He's not very good at this, is he? Hey, can I fight you now?
Who wants to get slapped? No challengers?
Ah, these guys. Ah, fuck them, dude. Oh, they're at it again.
Hit me, chickie.
Hey, the bard.
Greetings, stranger.
Sing me a
Funny,
song.
You remind me of someone.
Who would that be?
The famous Witcher, Geralt, the White Wolf.
Really?
It's uncanny.
Funny.
White hair, sword across your back, straight out of the ballads.
Well, I don't want to admit that.
What a coincidence.
Many must mistake you for Geralt.
Some do. Those songs must be popular.
Master Dandelion, the bard of bards, has sung those ballads for years.
What's in your repertoire?
Shall I sing for you, my lord?
Sure.
I wouldn't mind hearing something.
Art soothes the soul, doesn't it? But I also need to eat. How about a contribution? 5 orens?
You got it. I just earned a ton of shit.
Stand still.
No wonder pretty lasses are so sublime. The taller the tree, the harder it is to climb. Neither lass nor tree to a simple
Is he walking to the...
Yet he hath a remedy. Chop a sorceress bit viciously by serpents cold and vile.
You two are not really on the same key, just saying.
Herself did smile.
Wow, that was worth 5 orens. What the fuck? What's in here then? Nothing, apparently. Well, I think that's all there is in the inn. Maybe I should get a game going.
I respect risk takers.
No, he doesn't. Still doesn't take the challenge. For some reason, I should have enough money to have a light gamble with him. Even though I still don't know what his trade is. I'm thinking Gwent, but maybe not. I don't know if Gwent is even in this game, to be honest with you. I have never played Gwent, but it's a famous card game because of the Witcher series, so I really want to see it. And got some cash change. Oh, beer. I didn't have a beer in this place. This is so weird.
Master of the
He
Order
looks
of
like
the
a zombie.
Flaming Rose himself passed through here.
This flaming rose, everyone's talking about it. Must be important. So the person I really need to talk to is this Reverend. Supposedly saved everybody. Where do I find that guy? The blacksmith.
Be alert.
Be alert for what? Oh, what am I thinking? The Reverend cannot be here. This is the outskirts. The Reverend would be in the city that I supposedly can't really go to at this point. Well, I can't really read that. Let's check the journal. I've heard rumors that a famous bard and the poet Dandelion visited the outskirts. Well, that wasn't Dandelion that was saying to me, because that would have sucked. They seem the outskirts that mysterious of their own. I want to see about some of the side quests first. Abigail, the local herbalist, will pay cash for bar guest skulls and should see her as soon as I collect the number she needs. Herbalist? I don't think that was was that a woman? Oh, Abigail, and this must have been another one. Alright, let's track it on the map and
Army life's tough.
let's see about this. Oh, we gotta get out first. Yay, outside! Okay, so there is an overworld to explore. At least I think a region of it, maybe? The outskirts of Xanadu. There is a world. Cool. Awesome. I still prefer this perspective. Hey, kitty. Hey, can I pet him? Ah, I can't. It's a crime to have a game with animals like kitties and puppies, but you can't pet them. This is absolutely atrocious. You can't do that. It's against the rules. Hey there.
My legs
I want a
hurt.
sword like that.
Yeah.
I'll piss in the dwarf blacksmith's bellows for a prank.
That's a good idea. Actually, I support that.
Kill my uncle. He's evil. This is boring.
Wait, what did your uncle do to you?
Teach me to kill.
I'm a salamander.
I don't want to be a guard.
Hey,
Me
what did you-
neither.
Let's play slitting
This is
throats
boring.
instead.
How about the beast comes for you?
What did you say about salamander? Because that sounded
I'll
important.
piss in the dwarf blacksmith's bellows for a prank.
Ah, well. These are abandoned houses. So the kids are playing here. Where are your parents?
Boring.
Okay, let's check out the abandoned hut. Oh, it's abandoned for a reason, I suppose. Is that supposed to be the bones of a, I don't know, a dog? Oh, that's sad if that's the case. Wait a second. What's that by his hand? Oh, I think it's just a jar. And somebody died here, and the other one died here. This does not look good. And apparently there's nothing left. Oh, maybe something left. Salt pattern. That's the legacy of these two people. Okay, I will honor that by putting that to good use, if possible. What about this one? Okay, how many people died here? Guess it's just one. And he seemed a little surprised. But there's nothing to loot. Well, what was I expecting anyway?
Fresh graves. Plague must have visited.
Alright, the plague. That's why those people died in their houses. How about these things? Okay.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
This is no longer
Witch.
abandoned.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Cursed witch.
Okay, since you can't get up, I'm gonna explore your house for you. Oh shit, this is Abigail's hut. Abigail is the herbalist. Did Abigail give you something to make you sick? This does not bode well for her. Maybe I should visit her. I'm on my way to do her quest after all. Hey there.
Oh my, a witcher. Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault. Many come to me with pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill. They take me for a whore, when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
Oh, I'm gonna loot your things. You don't mind, do you? Invitation to magic. book addressed at the young adepts of the art. It deals with the basics of magic and witcher science. That may be something that could be useful. And I'm stealing your laundry. Red shawl. It can be sold or given to a woman. How about I give it to you?
What do you want?
Found your notice.
I found your notice.
Excellent. Do you have the Barghest skulls?
Not yet.
Hurry then. What do you want?
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Do you have any magic against the phantom hounds?
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
What about your sword? I heard witchers carry two. A silver blade for monsters and steel for humans.
Both are for monsters. Unfortunately, I lack the silver one.
I know of an ointment. When it coats your blade, you'll cause grievous harm even to specters. The formula will cost you 30 orens.
Ointment. Okay, so is it temporary or permanent? If permanent, that is an easy buy. I'll buy it.
You'll need Nazen salt, Gnatzid's acid, winestone, and lard. I can sell you these ingredients.
Thanks.
You can replace the Nazen salt with hellebore petals if you wish.
Wow, that is a lot of things.
See you later.
I'm still like trying to see if I can... be sold or given to a woman. Can you actually wear this? Slot for trophies collected off monsters. No, that's not it. How do I give this to a woman? Or maybe it can only happen during plot.
I wonder what this man-shaped doll is for.
Oh, that'll be a voodoo doll, right? Man-shaped doll of oakum and wax. I wonder what the witch uses it for. Take a wild guess. So what about this house? I'm just exploring. I'm not even trying to do the mission or anything. This is what happens when you have an open world RPG for me. I just kind of exist in it somehow. So what the hell, is the witch the only survivor in this whole place? Oh boy. Is that a brain? How did that survive? Or flint. Flint really is like... It's so cheap, I guess. I should try to... No, this is Abigail's place again. Oh, these are locked. By magic, I suppose? I must collect the 10 Barghest skulls for Abigail. So, wait a second. Where do I find them then? I think I should be able to see that in the contract, right? I guess not. So she doesn't really tell me where I can find those things. I guess I'll just travel on my own and cut down whatever animals I see, and maybe with any luck I'll be able to get some of them for her. Eternal Fire Shrine. So I'm supposed to donate something? I guess if I don't really have anything to offer, do I? I'm guessing it's not just a donation. It's probably going to give me some reward from the deities if I offer the right things. Hey, what are you? Aw, he's adorable. Can I keep one? He's following me. Wow. Aww. Locked. Oh, he's leaving me. Goodbye, little monkey. I don't know where you actually are. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Lunar shards. Okay. This seems like a worthy looting session. Money too. Did this guy not try everything before he died? He just kind of gave up. Taking everything. Is that like Vizima? Is that the place that they don't allow us to go to at this point? Maybe I could just cut them down and force myself into the city. That's gonna end well. You're sleepy, so am I. Hey, Miku. Right.
What?
What do you mean, what? I want to enter the city.
There's a... what do they call that? A quarter line.
Will it last long, this quarantine?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
People with passes. They're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Of course. The Reverend and I are old friends. We date way back.
He give you anything?
How much? Characters respond differently to bribes. Some might take offense if your bribe is too modest. Shit. This is the default. Does it work? Because I don't think this guy is too bright.
From the Reverend. Right.
The Reverend said you could use my help.
I've been told to get rid of those dead uns.
Dead uns?
Yeah. Commander told me to clear the crypt down the road.
My god, this city
I've never
is
fought
so
beasts
far.
before.
How did this guy
I'm
become
scared.
the chief guard?
Deadens, you say?
Please, sir.
Pay me 200 back. Okay.
I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange, you'll pay me 200 orens and tell the Reverend I helped you.
Sure, sir. I'll tell him what I know, which will be little. And I don't have much gold neither. But no matter, just so long as the deadens are slayed, eh?
See you later.
I want to ask him about something else. Where would I
Where would
find
I
him?
find these ghouls?
Near the inn, there's a hill. An entrance in the...
Farewell.
This guy is useless.
I'm looking for the men who wear salamander pins.
How's that my business?
They're bandits. The guards should do something.
My job's to stand here as ordered, so here I stand.
A
You
very
fear them,
simple-minded
just like
man.
the villagers.
And you're prodding your nose where you shouldn't.
Farewell. Where might I get a pass?
Well, that's not
The Order of the
important
Burning
anymore.
Rose has got passes. The eternal fire fights the plague.
I've seen no knights here. Would the Reverend know anything?
He knows a lot. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Farewell.
What else can I get out of him?
Got any problems around here?
Well, that Cartiona or whatnot. Damn plague's been about, killing folk. And we got monsters too.
Monsters? What kind?
Well, there's wolves. Lots of them. There's the deadens, and there's elves and kobolds.
Wolves, you say?
Oh, heaps of them, sir. And them mutts have gone wild. Used to be I could pelt them with rocks. No, I'm just afraid.
I see. Farewell.
So I take that I actually can...
No passage. If you have a letter, find Mickle.
Wait, I already bribed you. Why can't I... I still can't get into the city? I guess... Wow. We're finally getting a little bit of a scope, which is great. That's what I wanted from this episode, and I got that. I probably can't really finish any of the missions at once, so I'm just gonna have to leave it here. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching that episode of my playthrough of The Witcher. Apparently this is going to be long. This is probably gonna be 100 episodes or more or something, because Witcher is, I think it's a really long game, but so far I really like it. I haven't got anything done. I just spent all this maybe 1 or 2 hours just meeting people, talking to them, and bullshitting around, and I still had a lot of fun. I think, you know, when this game initially started, I got a little I got a little not used to all the controls, the combat, the perspectives and all that. But I think once you get a hang of it, just you can get a hang of it very fast, and then it kind of just becomes natural. So in the next episode, we're probably gonna be exploring that fishing village, and we gotta get something done. We can't just always wander around. But I suppose that's normal for a starting point of a game, because I find I did the same thing when I was playing Fallout. Just go around aimlessly, taking all the missions that you can get, and not necessarily following through those missions, just to travel around to other towns, other locations, and before you know it, you already got a lot of things completed. And as long as there's no penalty to actually missing the objectives of some of these quests, and for most of the time that's not really a thing for these games. Hopefully that's the case for The Witcher, and thank you again for watching. This has been really great. I'm gonna save the game and quit now, and yeah, until next time, hopefully I'll find you again in good health. Goodbye.